welcome to my channel. My name is Liz. If you've been watching my videos, my previous videos, and you've come again, I want to say I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the support. And if you just stumbled upon this video and you're new, go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment and, like the video and tell me what you think about this. And I've made previous videos, several videos about recipes, beauty, hair tutorials, so many other videos. So you could scroll through and find something that will interest you and, join the family. Today we have a visitor who is not a visitor now, who's like part of my channel. We have done so many collaborations together here and there, but we never run out of what to chat about because we have so many things in common. He's okay, if you're new here and you don't know my journey is I'm born and raised from Uganda, and then I now live in America. The same applies to my guest today, but without further ado, I'll let him also kind of, introduce themselves briefly before we go into the topic today. Welcome, Mr. Makuliro. You can give us a brief introduction of yourself for people that did not know you, and, also talk about your channel and what you talk about so that someone watching this video will go and check you out as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Liz, for inviting me again. So my name is Ernest Boniface Makuliro, and I go by EBM with abbreviation of my name. I have been living here in the US for 12 and a half years now. Looks old, yeah, but I've been here for 12 and a half years. I came as a student and now I'm citizen here. Apart from the work we do, like getting the money to survive, I'm also a YouTuber. In case you haven't come to my YouTube channel, I have one of the channel, which is English channel, talking about immigration in general. How do you go to other countries and start life there? And most importantly, how can you be able to succeed in these countries? So that is #1 part of my channel. But I'm talking also more about scholarship opportunities, especially for people from developing countries and especially in Africa to come to US, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and Europe in general. But also how people can be able to write books and self-publishing them, put them on Amazon. I usually talk things which I myself am doing. So when I say about writing books, talk about scholarships, talk about life succeeding, I've done all of them. So that is the YouTube channel, which is in an English channel. But recently I've started also a Swahili channel, talking similar things of that nature, but in Swahili for Swahili community too. So thank you.
Yeah, that is interesting. So talking about your journey, so today, and those of you that are not aware, probably you're watching this video for the first time and you've just, watching. So Mr. Makuliro is born and raised in Tanzania, East Africa, but now he lives in the US. So today we are just going to talk about his journey and how you can apply for a green card, and after the green card, the transition to becoming a US citizen, because he is a US citizen. So how was it for you? How did you, get the scholarship, and how were you able to transition from the student life to now a green card holder, from a green card holder to a citizen now?
Yes, that is a very good start. So for me, #1, I came in America through education scholarship. So the first scholarship I got was 2008 to come here to teach Swahili at the university level. Under what we call Fulbright scholarship. So that was 11-month scholarship, and it was written from the contract. It was non-renewable contract. So once you finish, you have to go back to your home country. So when I came here on that particular scholarship, I was coming with the mindset that what will be my second move. So always while you are here, don't go to be out of status. Don't go and be illegal in whatever the case. If you from day one find the next move. So for me, my next move while I was doing the first scholarship was after 11 months, what we am going to do. So for me, I had to apply for other further studies because I was having bachelor degree at the time I was teaching Swahili. So I moved from one visa from exchange visitor to international student, when the international student means an F1 visa. So while I was on F1 visa, in order to move there to become a green card holder, there are different ways of becoming a green card holder. So for me, I had the opportunity to meet and getting engaged in marrying American citizen. So marrying American citizen, you are allowed to process and to become to get green card. But I didn't right away. I got married on May 1st, 2010. So after getting married May 1st, but I didn't apply green card right away because I was still finishing my master's, and then I was planning to do PhD. So I didn't want to go as a green card. I want to go as international student. Though down the road, I changed my mind from not becoming, not going to pursue master's PhD. Then from from green card, later I applied for green card. So in order to become a US citizen, it depends on what type of green card way did you get. So for me, I got it through marriage. If you get green card through marriage, you have to wait for 3 years in order to become a US citizen. If you get green card through other ways, be lottery, be work, whatever way, you have to wait for 5 years to become a US citizen. So those are the normal ways. But for me, I didn't become a US citizen through just by marriage because I joined the US Navy. By joining the military, you are going to be given citizenship right away while you are in the basic military training. So after a year and a half of marriage, I decided to join the military. So while I was waiting for a year and a half to become a citizen, so I joined the military on the the fourth week I did the citizenship test, and then on the 6th week I became a US citizen. So I got US citizenship through serving the US military's active duty Navy personnel.
You know, I did not know that you can actually join the US Army when you have a green card. That is interesting.
Yes.
What are the ages? What are the requirements and prerequisites
to join the military? So yes, each branch has different. US Army is 35, Navy 35, Marines I think is 29.
Is like that is the maximum?
Maximum age.
Oh, okay.
Is from 18.
So I can still go and join the army.
And then if you want to join Air Force, which is strange, I knew it is 29, but I read it nowadays is 39 maximum. So
okay,
you can join.
I still join. I'm still good to join. Okay, that is really interesting. So that is how you got to be a US citizen. Now, my next question would be, are you dual citizen? Like, are you able to go to Tanzania and show your other passport? Like, how does it work?
So, unfortunately, Tanzania is the only country in East Africa which doesn't have dual citizenship. Rwanda, Burundi, Kenya, Uganda, South Sudan, they have dual citizenship. Tanzania, no. So the day you take the oath of citizenship of any other country, you are no longer Tanzanian.
Wow.
Yes. So for me, it was not a very big decision to make because it was my dream to come here to go up to the peak. And to go to the peak, one of the way I had to accept to become citizen of the United States. But there are some people, it's a very big decision to make because if you're not a citizen, you cannot own land in Tanzania. So you cannot have a house, you cannot have certain things you cannot have. So if you say, I want to become a US citizen and you denounce Tanzanian citizenship, so that means it is a problem for you. There are some people they do, like, which is illegal. They go there, they pretend to be Tanzanian. But for me, I cannot pretend because I have government jobs which require secret clearance. So you have to say you are 100% American citizen. So for me, when I go to Tanzania, almost every year I go to Tanzania, so I have to apply for a visa to go to Tanzania.
Wow, that is really interesting. And I did not even occur to my mind that, you know, because in Uganda, you can get a dual citizenship. And I thought, all the other 3 countries did. Anyway, that is really interesting and that is very new information. So what happens when you go back? You are now a US citizen. Do you have like property and can you stay there for long? Like what happens?
So for Tanzania and US, they have contract. If I go for a visit, by default, I can be given 1-year visa, multiple country visa. But you cannot do a lot of things. It's just more visiting. You cannot work. If you have to work there, you have to get work permit like any other American. It's very interesting. Sometimes when you go there, you show your passport and you speak Swahili with the guy, and the passport is American and you are not Tanzanian, and you have to abide with the law is Tanzanian. So even now, myself, I've changed my style of life. There are certain things I cannot comment online because I'm not Tanzanian. So I cannot interfere certain things, like even politics. Yes, I know I can just say, oh, talk about Tanzanian politics, I'm Tanzanian, but deep down, there are certain things I have to make a line.
Yeah, you have to respect.
Yeah, so you can leave. If someone says, leave my country alone, what are you going to say? Yes, it's not your country. You abandon it, you denounce it. So you don't have that. But the good thing is, no matter what happens, these are papers, you still have the feeling of the country. You have the that's why you see that at my back usual here, I have my flag, and my kids, I raise them to the understanding of the culture of Tanzania and the best of America. They know a little bit of Swahili, so that will never go away.
And so that even when they grow and they're adults, they can decide whether or not they want to live here or in Tanzania. Yes. Okay, that is quite interesting. Yeah, we shall talk more about this, but I just wanted to enlighten somebody, give us some knowledge about how you can transition from, how you can get a green card. We talked about the different ways. If you haven't checked that out, I will link the video in the description box and also in the comment section. You can watch our video and see the different ways of getting visas to the United States. We talk about United States because that is where we are, but usually it is the same process even when you're applying to different other European countries. So yes. And then, yes, we shall keep bringing you information. Just remember to subscribe, like the video, and, give us your thoughts in the comment section. Okay. And do you have anything else you'd like to say? Or?
Yeah, just one quick thing. The transitioning usual is a little bit different because some people assume when you move from maybe international student to become green card, now you have transitioned to become a US citizen. You have become a US citizen, so you have transitioned. That is on paper, but on the actual, on your mind, on your ways of working, the way of thinking, have you transitioned from being international to be a real American, to be a real green card holder? Like, what type of job are you looking? Because now you are a US citizen. Now, if you were a US citizen, are you still looking the jobs at Walmart? Or are you looking to become a diplomat? Are you looking to become FBI agent? Are you looking to become at the highest level? Are you planning to become a governor? That's what I'm talking about, the transition. So let's not limit ourselves when after getting these documents, you are happy to fly to our own countries. But there are so many opportunities we can still have accessing here, just like you can access while we are in our own countries. In our countries, you can say, I want to become maybe member of the parliament.
Yes.
Do you want to become a mayor here? If you meet the qualification, you can just go ahead. So we don't need to limit ourselves like, okay, now I have this document, that's enough. How are you going to, your economy is going to change to the real American dream? Because if you want to live here for a longer time, don't limit yourself. You have to go deeper to compete like any other American. That's how you enjoy the life here in this country as a permanent resident. That's why we call you permanent. You are permanent of America, or you are US citizen. Technically, you are permanent here. This is your new country, whether you like it or not. You have to transition into really the actual life of America.
Right. Okay, that was really helpful. Thank you very much again for joining me today on this discussion. And I really thank God that I met you and we share so much and we engage people and we share this knowledge. It doesn't matter if 1 or 2 don't like what we talk about. If 1% gained some knowledge and appreciates what we do is what makes us happy. So yes, we're going to end this video. Continue to give us your support, like the video, subscribe, and share the information with your friends, with your family. Otherwise, thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.